We talk about confidence, charisma, and communication as keys to social success. But here's the truth. Most people overlook the social skills that quietly shape everything, not the loud ones, not the ones you see in movies. I'm talking about the invisible habits that influence how people respond to you, how they remember you, and whether they trust you. In this video, I'll break down 5 of the most underrated social skills, backed by psychology and real-life experience. And more importantly, I'll show you how I use them every single day to create opportunities, deepen relationships, and handle difficult moments with ease. Let's start with something so simple it's almost laughable: listening. But not the yeah, sure type. I'm talking about active, intentional listening. A Harvard Business Review study found that people who feel listened to show lower stress, higher trust, and more willingness to cooperate. But here's the catch. Most people are waiting to reply, not to understand. When I shifted my mindset from "what do I say next?" to "what are they really trying to express?" everything changed. Here's what I do. I mirror their key words in my reply. I ask follow-ups like, "What made you feel that way?" And I pause 2 to 3 seconds after they stop speaking. That small pause alone signals presence. It makes people feel heard. It earns you something no small talk ever will: emotional trust. Eye contact is one of the most misunderstood social signals. Too much and you come off as intense. Too little? Insecure. But used properly, it's the secret weapon of great leaders, therapists, and negotiators. According to Princeton research, we form first impressions in less than 1 second. And eye contact plays a huge role. It conveys confidence, honesty, and respect, all without saying a word. What I do is simple. I maintain eye contact for 3 to 5 seconds at a time. I break it naturally while speaking to avoid awkwardness. And I smile with my eyes, not just my mouth. When I walk into a room or meet someone new, I use this skill to set the tone. Calm, open, and present. It's subtle, but it works. We're taught to speak up, pitch, sell, explain. But there's massive power in strategic silence. A study by MIT's Human Dynamics Lab found that high-performing teams had one thing in common. The best communicators talked less but listened more intentionally. I learned this the hard way. In job interviews, I used to over-explain. I'd fill every pause trying to sound smart. Now I let my words breathe. Here's how I use it. I state my point clearly. Then I stop talking. I let silence create gravity. It's uncomfortable at first, but you'll be shocked how often people lean in, fill the gap, or agree, just because you held your ground quietly. Strategic silence isn't passive. It's a power move. Empathy is not about being soft. It's about being sharp. It's the ability to understand what someone is feeling, not just what they're saying. Neuroscientist Dr. Lisa Feldman Barrett explains that we don't just feel emotions, we construct them. Meaning, if you learn to read micro-expressions, body language, and vocal shifts, you can understand people even when they don't use the right words. How I apply this daily: I listen for tone changes, not just words. I observe what they're avoiding, not just what they're saying. I adjust my responses based on their emotional state, not just logic. This has helped me avoid fights, close deals, and be the safe space friend people come to during chaos. Empathy is emotional intelligence in action. It's what separates people who connect from people who just communicate. You know what kills conversations faster than anything? Talking about yourself. The most underrated and disarming social skill is genuine curiosity. In one study by Harvard, people who asked more questions, especially follow-ups, were rated as more likable and more intelligent. When I meet someone, I avoid cliché small talk. Instead, I ask, "What's been on your mind lately? What would you do if money wasn't a problem? What's something you changed your mind about recently?" These aren't interview questions. They're conversation unlockers. People love talking about what they care about. And when they feel seen, they associate those feelings with you. Curiosity isn't just about asking questions. It's about valuing answers. Let me paint a picture. Imagine you're in a high-stakes meeting. You're not the loudest person in the room, but you. Listen actively. Read emotional cues. Use eye contact strategically. Stay calm during pauses. And ask one perfectly timed question. You will own the room without dominating it. This is how I've closed deals, diffused conflict, and built trust in seconds. Because real influence isn't about controlling the room. It's about tuning into it. Everyone's chasing flashy charisma, viral confidence hacks, and how to be alpha. But here's the truth. The most underrated social skills are quiet. They're rooted in awareness, presence, and empathy. They don't make noise, but they leave impact. And the best part? You don't need to be extroverted. You just need to be intentional. These skills are available to anyone. You don't need money, status, or connections. Just practice. Start small, one interaction at a time. You'll be shocked at how fast your world shifts when you simply start paying attention. If this video opened your eyes even a little, imagine what else you could learn just by sharpening your attention. I want to hear from you. Which of these underrated social skills have you used or will start using? Drop it in the comments. And if this helped you see social dynamics in a whole new light, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because on Simplify, actually, we dive deep into the real tools that help you grow smarter, sharper, and more powerful in everyday life. No fluff, no gimmicks, just simplified truth that actually works.